Oh, do I have a juicy lore update for you? Not only is winter coming to the Division 2, confirmed in our latest comms, but also Keener is still a bad guy. Apparently, he's being tortured, and we also have some Fei Lao Theo Parnell conversations where apparently we are now okay, or we were okay, of using chemical agents, chemical warfare against the hunters, but it's okay because it's just the hunters, right? Here, let's talk about it. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, so sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments section below, and finally, shout out where you're from. It's cool to see where everyone is from. But I did both the latest Scout and the latest Descent comm, so now we are at, Scout number 11, and we are at Descent comm number 100. And both of them have different storylines, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So first up, to get this collectible, you need to be 91% done with the Scout for the season, which has you now at Scout 12. So in 1 week, we will have access to the new Climax mission. But it's all about number 11, right? So let's go to progression, you go to collectibles, comms, and then you want to scroll down to the Manhunt Crossroads. So here's the latest. Oop, and by the way, it's out of order. So the one that we picked up actually is called The Pain. Here, check it out.
Well, this sucks. You okay? Oh, yeah, just trying to learn how to walk again. It's exactly what I planned to do this winter. I'm sorry. You should have kept up with your PT, but we didn't have the resources. It's what it is. Can't change the past, you just gotta work on making a better future. You want something for the pain? You got painkillers, or you want me to chew on some ginger root to numb the pain? I was planning on commandeering Keener's cherry whiskey. If your goal is to steal his shit and torture him, then sure, I'll take Keener's whiskey for medical reasons. I'll be right back.
So, a few things to unpackage there. First up, Schaefer admits that it is now about to be winter in the game. So, that is the current timeline for this game. Winter is coming. Not only did the developers show us a snow covered DC, but now we're also getting collectible comms saying the same thing, that winter is upon us. Not only that, but it also showed that Keener's still locked up. Manny is doing whatever he wants with Keener, including stealing his cherry whiskey. Sounds pretty good. And they're doing whatever they want. I thought Keener was on our side. I thought that once we had talked to Kelso that Keener would be released, but instead we're chilling in his Brooklyn base of ops, and we just have him locked up while we talk to Schaefer. I mean, very interesting. But here, listen to it one more time.
Well, this sucks. You okay? Oh, yeah, just trying to learn how to walk again. It's exactly what I planned to do this winter. I'm sorry. You should have kept up with your PT, but we didn't have the resources. It's what it is. Can't change the past, you just gotta work on making a better future. You want something for the pain? You got painkillers, or you want me to chew on some ginger root to numb the pain? I was planning on commandeering Keener's cherry whiskey. If your goal is to steal his shit and torture him, then sure, I'll take Keener's whiskey for medical reasons. I'll be right back.
And that is the latest Scout comm for this season. Nothing has really, come together. It's been just like one-liners from both Manny and Schaefer. Nothing really has come to light about any of this stuff, except for Kelso took out a doctor who was really not a doctor, and he was keeping Schaefer in a coma. I mean, we caught that part, but that's really it. I mean, nothing else has changed. And the next thing is the Climax mission, and I'm not even sure where this is going. I mean, maybe Nat will try to storm the base of ops and try to get Schaefer because now that he's awake. I mean, I have no idea where this storyline is headed, where a lot of these is just them two talking about different people pretty much similar to the descent comms, which segues us into the descent comms. Because I have done the latest descent project. Remember, to get these descent comms, you have to do the weekly descent project, which means you have to go into descent and take out the nemesis. Once you defeat the nemesis, you will then get this collectible, and you only get one per week if you've been doing this every week. But if not, you might be able to get a few collectibles per week depending on your project. But for Descent Com number 100, this is supposed to be, all right? Supposed to be a Fei Lao Theo Parnell conversation. But here, I don't want to spoil it. Check it out.
Please, slow down. No, Faye, we didn't attack City Hall. We targeted a Hunter outpost. No civilians were killed. Hunters were killed, all right? And Cal's loyalists. I know you said no Eclipse bullshit, but we had to get Nat's attention. The attack at Coney Island wasn't enough. For this to work, we need her to think that we're a threat worth her time. I promise, no more Eclipse on civilians. We agreed only to use it against the Hunters. We did not break our promise. We didn't. And see, it worked. Kelso and the crew from DC are on their way to help. That will follow. It's working. I promise. If it happens again, you're free to walk away and tell Nat everything. Scout's honor. We will only use the Eclipse against the Hunters. No more civilian casualties. I know you don't trust Keener, but you can trust me.
Ooh, man. Now this one was juicy. It's kind of weird that we can only hear one side of this story. We don't actually hear Fei Lao's voice at all, and we haven't since like season 4, maybe. I mean, it's been a long time ago. Now the thing about this, the timeline, okay? Fei Lao, like I just said, died back in season 4. This was way back in year 2 of the game. With Fei Lao dead, the timeline for this is kind of messed up. Meaning, when exactly is Theo talking to Fei Lao about this? Because in the Battle for Brooklyn DLC, we have Jessica Candle, basically yelling at Theo Parnell about the 3D printer and how they don't want the Eclipse protocol to be, made, or this to be used for viruses and what have you. And Theo Parnell has constantly been saying, no, we're not going to make any viruses. No, we're not going to do anything with this 3D printer. However, in this collectible comm, he does admit that he will use it just on hunters. And that's not really what was said in the DLC. What was said in the DLC was, we are only going to make vaccines. We are only going to make vet medicine. We are only going to try to help each other and use this 3D printer for good. Where this comm, Theo Parnell, is kind of justifying, well, I mean, if they're hunters and Calvin McManus is loyalists, then why not? Here, check it out one more time, and then we'll get out of here.
Please, slow down. No, Faye, we didn't attack City Hall. We targeted a Hunter outpost. No civilians were killed. Hunters were killed, all right? And Cal's loyalists. I know you said no Eclipse bullshit, but we had to get Nat's attention. The attack at Coney Island wasn't enough. For this to work, we need her to think that we're a threat worth her time. I promise, no more Eclipse on civilians. We agreed only to use it against the Hunters. We did not break our promise. We didn't. And see, it worked. Kelso and the crew from DC are on their way to help. That will follow. It's working. I promise. If it happens again, you're free to walk away and tell Nat everything. Scout's honor. We will only use the Eclipse against the Hunters. No more civilian casualties. I know you don't trust Keener, but you can trust me.
I know you don't trust Keener, but you can trust me. And that's basically the premise of this entire DLC, because we still have Keener locked up. And it has been over 2 months since the DLC was launched, we are clearly in Keener's Battle for Brooklyn settlement, working with all of Keener's allies. But for some reason, we still have Keener over here locked up in a holding cell. Let's see if he does anything.
Nice to see you, Agent.
Nice to see you, Agent. Let's see. I think it used to be if you salute.
Well, I guess I did this to myself.
Let's see. Right here.
Nice to see you.
Oh, there you go. And he salute. Nice. Very nice. But it seems Keener is still the bad guy. It seems that Theo Parnell is okay using the Eclipse Protocol and chemical warfare against the Hunters only. It also shows us that Schaefer is preparing for winter in his PT. Also, hey, winter is coming. And the climax mission is next week. So a lot of things unfolded today, but we still have a few more plot holes to take care of before the end of the season. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. I am Kamikazevondoom, and that is your full news and lore update for this week in the Division 2. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day, all right? And, yeah, peace out.